From massive machines that can lift tens of thousands of tons of steel in the middle of the ocean, to aircraft powerful enough to carry an entire train, and earth-digging giants as large as moving buildings, humans have created mechanical wonders that go far beyond the limits of imagination. These machines are not just huge blocks of steel, they are proof of human intelligence, creativity, and the desire to conquer what once seemed impossible. They have changed the way we build cities, extract resources, explore space, and shape the modern world. In today's video, join Giant Machinery as we explore the biggest machines in the world, mechanical giants that amaze anyone who sees their incredible power and scale. And who knows, by the end of this video, you may see human creativity in a completely new way. When people think about massive bridges stretching across oceans, wide rivers, or challenging terrain, they often picture the engineers behind these incredible projects. But behind every breathtaking structure stands another hero of modern construction, the giant machines that make these ambitious projects possible. Among them is Kunlun, one of the largest and most advanced bridge-building machines in the world today. Developed to support China's large-scale infrastructure projects, Kunlun is a machine that leaves almost everyone in awe. It measures approximately 40 meters in length, stands over 9 meters tall, and weighs nearly 1,000 tons. With its remarkable lifting power, Kunlun can transport and position bridge girders weighing up to 1,000 tons, roughly the combined weight of hundreds of passenger cars. What makes Kunlun truly impressive is not just its enormous size, but also the advanced technology built into it. Equipped with laser sensors, radar systems, and intelligent automated controls, the machine constantly monitors its surroundings and adjusts its position with extraordinary precision. This allows massive bridge components to be installed faster, safer, and far more efficiently than with traditional construction methods. Kunlun is also designed to operate in some of the harshest environments imaginable, whether facing freezing temperatures below zero or extreme heat exceeding 50 degrees Celsius. The machine continues to perform reliably. This exceptional adaptability has made it an invaluable asset for bridge construction projects over oceans and large bodies of water, where strong winds and rough conditions often create significant challenges. Today, Kunlun represents far more than just a construction machine. It stands as a symbol of the incredible progress achieved in modern engineering and heavy machinery. More importantly, it demonstrates how science, technology, and human creativity can overcome challenges once thought impossible. Through innovations like Kunlun, bold ideas are transformed into reality, helping reshape the world around us and pushing the boundaries of what humanity can achieve. If Kunlun represents the power of modern construction here on Earth, the next machine plays a crucial role in humanity's journey into space. Because before a giant rocket can leave the assembly building and reach the launch pad, NASA relies on a truly extraordinary vehicle with almost unmatched strength on the planet, the Crawler Transporter 2. At first glance, many people find it hard to believe that this massive machine is actually a vehicle. Weighing around 3,300 tons, Crawler Transporter 2 is recognized as the heaviest self-powered vehicle in the world. To put that into perspective, it weighs as much as thousands of passenger cars combined, or roughly the same as several large naval vessels. Yet what makes it even more remarkable is its purpose. This giant machine was not built to carry ordinary cargo, it was designed to transport some of the most valuable rockets and spacecraft ever created. Whenever a space mission is preparing for launch, Crawler Transporter 2 slowly moves beneath the rocket, lifts the enormous structure, and carries it several kilometers from the assembly facility to the launch pad. Even while supporting thousands of tons, it travels at a speed of only about 1.6 kilometers per hour. But in the aerospace industry, speed has never been the top priority. Safety, stability, and absolute precision are what matter most. What makes this machine especially fascinating is that while most modern vehicles are designed to be faster and more powerful, Crawler Transporter 2 represents a different philosophy. Sometimes, the slowest steps are the ones that make humanity's greatest leaps possible. Over the decades, this enormous transporter has carried generations of NASA rockets to their launch sites, helping pave the way for missions to the Moon, future journeys to Mars, and the exploration of deep space. From giant bridges connecting land and sea to powerful rockets reaching toward the stars, machines like Kunlun and Crawler Transporter 2 remind us of something truly remarkable. The greatest limit facing humanity has never been technology itself, it has always been the limits of our imagination. And as long as people continue to dream bigger, machines like these will continue turning those dreams into reality. If Crawler Transporter 2 is the machine that carries humanity's dreams of space exploration toward the launch pad, then the next giant is a true legend of the skies. More than just a cargo aircraft, it became a symbol of humanity's determination to push beyond what once seemed impossible in aviation. This is the Antonov An-225 Mriya, the largest aircraft ever built in human history. In Ukrainian, the word Mriya means dream, and true to its name, the An-225 was the realization of an ambitious vision that many people once believed could never become reality. From the moment it first appeared, it captured the world's attention with its extraordinary size. With a wingspan of 88 meters, roughly the length of a standard soccer field, the An-225 looked like a flying city whenever it rolled onto a runway. But its greatness was not measured by size alone. The aircraft was capable of carrying up to 250 tons of cargo, including massive industrial equipment, wind turbine components, locomotives, and heavy military vehicles. In many cases, when a shipment was simply too large for any other aircraft on Earth, the An-225 was the only solution. Thanks to these remarkable capabilities, the An-225 set hundreds of world records in air transportation. Every flight was more than just a delivery mission, it was a demonstration of engineering excellence. Thousands of aviation enthusiasts often traveled to airports just for the chance to witness this giant aircraft take off or land. Across Europe, Asia, the Middle East, and beyond, the arrival of the An-225 was always considered a special event. What makes the story of the An-225 truly inspiring is the way it demonstrated humanity's ability to turn seemingly impossible ideas into reality. From building massive bridges with machines like Kunlun, to transporting rockets with Crawler Transporter 2, and lifting hundreds of tons of cargo into the sky aboard the An-225, each achievement tells the same story. When science, engineering, and human imagination come together, old limits disappear, and new milestones become possible. It is a reminder that some of humanity's greatest accomplishments begin with a dream bold enough to challenge the impossible. After exploring giant machines used in construction, aviation, and space exploration, many people might assume that the world's most impressive technologies are found only in billion-dollar projects or ambitious space programs. But in reality, even an industry as familiar and essential as agriculture has produced machines that leave people in awe. One of the most remarkable examples is the Big Bud 16V747. Built in Montana, United States, in 1977, Big Bud is widely recognized as the largest agricultural tractor ever constructed. Its sheer size is enough to astonish anyone seeing it for the first time. The machine weighs approximately 48 tons, stands taller than a two-story house, and is powered by a massive engine capable of producing up to 1,100 horsepower. That is the kind of power normally associated with several heavy-duty trucks combined. What truly makes Big Bud extraordinary, however, is not its enormous appearance, but the job it was designed to do. Across the vast farming regions of North America, where fields can stretch across thousands of hectares, using conventional tractors would require enormous amounts of time and labor. Big Bud was built to solve that challenge. It can pull gigantic cultivation equipment and work massive areas of farmland in a fraction of the time, helping farmers dramatically increase productivity and efficiency. In countries like Vietnam, we are familiar with farms that may cover dozens or even hundreds of hectares. But in parts of the United States, Canada, and Australia, agricultural operations can be many times larger. In environments like these, Big Bud is far more than a simple farming vehicle. It is essentially a mobile factory working across the fields. More than 4 decades after it was first built, Big Bud remains an enduring symbol of mechanical power in agriculture. It serves as a reminder that extraordinary machines are not only used for space missions or massive construction projects, they also play a vital role in producing food and supporting the lives of millions of people around the world every day. And perhaps that is one of the greatest achievements of modern technology, using innovation not only to build bigger structures, but also to help feed humanity itself. If Big Bud demonstrates how modern agriculture depends on giant machines to help feed millions of people, then another industry requires machines that are even more powerful. Deep within the sectors that supply the raw materials for factories, cities, and the global economy, enormous equipment operates on a completely different scale. And that is where the Hitachi EX8000 comes into the picture. Widely recognized as one of the largest hydraulic excavators in the world, the Hitachi EX8000 looks more like a moving building than a conventional construction machine. Weighing more than 800 tons, it is so massive that a person standing beside it appears almost insignificant beneath its towering steel structure. Its bucket can hold around 30 cubic meters of material in a single scoop, roughly equivalent to the load carried by several large trucks combined. But its impressive size is only part of the story. What truly sets the EX8000 apart is its extraordinary productivity. In a single operating cycle, the machine can move up to 60 tons of rock, soil, or ore. Within just a few hours of work, it can handle more material than hundreds of workers could move through manual labor. This incredible efficiency is what makes machines like the EX8000 indispensable in large-scale mining operations. These giant excavators are commonly found in coal mines, copper mines, iron ore operations, and other major mining sites around the world. They represent the very first link in the supply chain that produces steel, cement, electricity, and countless products that support modern life. From towering skyscrapers and massive bridges to the smartphone in your pocket, many of the materials that make these things possible begin their journey in mines, where machines like the EX8000 are at work. The Hitachi EX8000 is more than just a powerful excavator. It represents humanity's ability to use technology to tackle some of the toughest and most demanding jobs on Earth. It is a reminder that behind the modern world we enjoy today, countless steel giants are working around the clock, quietly extracting the resources that help build and sustain our civilization. From machines capable of moving dozens of tons of rock and earth in just a matter of minutes, we now turn our attention to another giant one that operates far from land, out in the open ocean. If the Hitachi EX8000 dominates the world of mining onshore, then the SSCV Sleipnir reigns over offshore construction, where deep waters, powerful waves, and structures weighing tens of thousands of tons present some of the greatest engineering challenges on Earth. Commissioned in 2019, the SSCV Sleipnir is currently the largest crane vessel in the world. Even when positioned alongside massive commercial ships, Sleipnir stands out as a true giant of the seas. Its reputation comes from the two enormous cranes mounted on its deck. Each crane is capable of lifting up to 10,000 tons, giving the vessel a combined lifting capacity of an incredible 20,000 tons when both cranes operate together. To put that into perspective, 20,000 tons is roughly equivalent to the weight of thousands of heavy trucks or an entire multi-story building. This immense lifting power allows the vessel to install giant offshore oil and gas platforms, massive wind turbine foundations, and some of the heaviest marine structures ever built by humans. In recent years, as global energy demand has continued to rise and offshore wind farms have expanded rapidly around the world, Sleipnir's role has become increasingly important. From the North Sea in Europe to major offshore projects across the globe, the vessel has helped build infrastructure that supplies energy to millions of homes and businesses. What makes its achievements even more remarkable is the environment in which it operates. Every lift takes place in constantly changing sea conditions, where even a small miscalculation can have serious consequences. To maintain safety and precision, Sleipnir is equipped with some of the most advanced positioning, stabilization, and control systems available in modern marine engineering. The SSCV Sleipnir is more than just the world's largest crane vessel. It is a symbol of humanity's ability to master the oceans through innovation and engineering, whether on land, in the air, or far out at sea, machines like Sleipnir prove that human ingenuity continues to push beyond old limits, transforming projects once considered impossible into reality. After witnessing the incredible power of the SSCV Sleipnir on the surface of the ocean, we move on to an engineering marvel that is even more impressive, one often described as a floating city in the middle of the sea. This is the blue whale, also known as Lamkin, one of the most advanced and powerful offshore drilling platforms in the world. As the global demand for energy continues to grow, easily accessible oil reserves are becoming increasingly scarce. As a result, energy companies have been forced to venture farther offshore, searching for vast resources hidden deep beneath the ocean floor. To reach these challenging reserves, extraordinary machines like the blue whale were developed. What makes the blue whale truly remarkable is its ability to drill to depths exceeding 15,000 meters. To appreciate just how extraordinary that is, consider that Mount Everest, the highest mountain on Earth, stands at approximately 8,849 meters. In other words, the drilling depth achieved by the blue whale extends far beyond the height of the world's tallest peak. Using advanced drilling technologies, the platform can access oil and natural gas deposits buried deep beneath layers of rock and seabed that were once considered nearly impossible to reach. However, the greatest challenge is not only the depth itself, but also the harsh environment in which the platform operates. Out in the open ocean, towering waves, strong winds, and severe storms can develop with little warning. To handle these conditions, the blue whale is equipped with an advanced dynamic positioning system that allows it to maintain its location with exceptional accuracy, even while facing extremely rough seas and powerful storm conditions. More than just an offshore drilling platform, the blue whale represents a major achievement in modern marine engineering. It demonstrates that humanity is no longer limited to building massive structures on land or exploring the skies above. Today, we are also capable of conquering some of the most challenging environments on Earth, reaching deep beneath the oceans to secure the energy resources that help power the lives of billions of people around the world. Machines like the blue whale remind us that innovation is not only about building bigger structures, it is about expanding the boundaries of what humanity can accomplish in places once thought unreachable. If the blue whale helps humanity access energy resources hidden deep beneath the ocean floor, the next machine serves a completely different purpose, reshaping coastlines and creating new land from the sea itself. This is the Queen of the Netherlands, one of the largest dredging vessels ever built. At first glance, many people might mistake it for a giant cargo ship. In reality, however, the Queen of the Netherlands is a floating industrial powerhouse. With a displacement of nearly 60,000 tons, the vessel is specifically designed to dredge sand, mud, gravel, and other materials from the seabed, then transport or pump them to locations where land reclamation, coastal development, and construction projects are taking place. While the concept may sound straightforward, this technology has played a crucial role in the development of some of the world's most important ports, coastal industrial zones, and large-scale land reclamation projects. In countries with limited land resources, such as the Netherlands and Singapore, giant dredging vessels have helped expand usable territory and support economic growth by literally creating new land where none existed before. What makes the Queen of the Netherlands particularly impressive is its ability to operate in deep waters while handling enormous volumes of material in a relatively short period of time. Powerful pumping systems, advanced navigation technology, and sophisticated positioning equipment allow the vessel to work with remarkable accuracy, even in challenging sea conditions. As a result, major offshore and coastal construction projects can be completed more efficiently and on a much larger scale. For many people in Vietnam, the sight of expanding seaports, coastal economic zones, and land reclamation projects is becoming increasingly familiar. On a global scale, developments like these often rely on specialized vessels such as the Queen of the Netherlands. Its work demonstrates that some of humanity's greatest achievements are not always built on existing land, they are created from the ocean itself. The Queen of the Netherlands stands as a powerful reminder that engineering is not only about constructing buildings and bridges. Sometimes, it is about transforming geography itself. Through the efforts of these silent giants, coastlines are reshaped, new opportunities are created, and additional space is made available for future generations to live, work, and thrive. If the Queen of the Netherlands helps humanity expand its living and working space from the sea, then the F-60 takes us back to solid ground, to the massive open-pit coal mines of Germany. This is not just another piece of mining equipment. It is one of the largest land-based machines ever built by human hands. The F-60 is often referred to as the world's largest overburden conveyor bridge. But seeing it in person is an entirely different experience. Many people describe it as looking more like a gigantic steel bridge stretching across a mining site than a machine. Measuring over 500 meters in length, the F-60 is longer than many skyscrapers would be if they were laid horizontally on the ground. Weighing approximately 13,600 tons, it stands as a true symbol of European heavy industry and engineering achievement. Its primary role is to transport soil, rock, and waste material generated during lignite or brown coal mining operations. Using its enormous conveyor system, the F-60 can move up to 50,000 tons of material every single hour. To put that into perspective, that is roughly equivalent to excavating several meters of earth from an entire soccer field and relocating all of that material elsewhere in just 60 minutes. What makes the F-60 truly remarkable is not only its immense size and power, but also the way it transformed industrial-scale operations. In the past, moving such vast amounts of material required large numbers of workers and fleets of vehicles. The F-60 demonstrated that a single integrated machine could perform the same task continuously, efficiently, and with incredible precision. Today, one of the F-60 machines has been preserved as an engineering landmark and tourist attraction in Germany. It serves as both a monument to the era of large-scale coal mining and a celebration of human ingenuity. From the depths of the ocean and the vastness of the sky to farmland and deep mining operations, the giant machines featured in this video have helped shape the modern world. Together, they remind us that some of humanity's greatest achievements begin with a bold idea, a challenging problem, and the determination to build something that once seemed impossible. From the giant bridge-building machine Kunlun, NASA's Crawler Transporter 2, the legendary Antonov An-225 Mriya, the Big Bud 16V747 tractor, the Hitachi EX8000 excavator, the SSCV Sleipnir crane vessel, the Blue Whale drilling platform, the Queen of the Netherlands dredging ship, and finally the massive F-60 conveyor bridge. Each of these engineering giants tells the same remarkable story. Human imagination and innovation know almost no limits. What makes these machines truly extraordinary is not just their enormous size or incredible power, it is the impact they have had on the world around us. They help us build bridges faster, transport rockets to launch pads, carry oversized cargo across continents, extract vital resources, create new land from the sea, and construct projects that once seemed impossible. Together, these giants represent some of the greatest achievements in modern engineering. They remind us that every breakthrough begins with an ambitious idea and the determination to turn that idea into reality. Whether on land, in the sky, at sea, or deep beneath the Earth's surface, human ingenuity continues to push the boundaries of what can be achieved. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these incredible machines impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments below and share your thoughts with viewers from around the world. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Giant Machinery, and turn on notifications so you never miss future videos featuring the world's most amazing machines and engineering marvels. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. We truly appreciate your support. Until next time, take care, and we'll see you in the next video.